Hi everyone, welcome. Welcome. I always want to say welcome to the jungle. Anyway, today is new moon in Virgo, and I'm feeling really good. It's a beautiful energy, I think, that we're sitting in. So I hope we all take a moment to ground ourselves outside in Mother Earth. Go outside, take your shoes off. Just feel your connection to the ground. Pull it up. Let it just kind of resonate. Really a wonderful thing to do. So I encourage everybody to do that. So yeah, we're going to do a reading today for all signs for the energies of this new moon in Virgo. So first, look, I have this hair here. Let's tuck that away. Anyway, first, before we get going on anything, I have to congratulate the winner of the personal reading with me. That is Karen C. Karen C., congratulations. You want a personal reading with me, Raven Blackstar. So get in touch with me, contact me, so that we can get you all set up. But this week, towards the end of the week, would be really good for me. So let's get together. All right, Karen. So again, congratulations to you. So we'll do the personal reading again in a couple weeks. I'll open up the names to put in my magic hat. I'm almost thinking I want to keep the names that are in the hat already. You know what I mean? And then the next time around, I'll write everybody's name down. So if you had one time your name was in it, and now we go again for another time, then I'll keep your name. I think I'll do that. I think that's a good idea. And that gets people who have been really trying to get a personal reading more opportunity. All right, so until I can't fit any more in my hat, why not? All right, so congratulations, Karen. All right, so let's move on because today is a new moon in Virgo. I love the new moon. Tonight I'm going to do a sound meditation, so I'm going to just kind of really tune into these energies today and really take advantage of this Earth Goddess energy that we're in. Good day to really ground yourself, set some good intentions, what you want not to get rid of. This is a good time to, it's almost like it's a good day to just start fresh. Start fresh. Yeah, and I feel like anything you do today that you set in motion will have success. I really do feel that, especially if you really mean it, all right? So really set your intentions for something that deep down in your heart, your mind, your body, your spirit, that you have been wanting to deal with, face, release. Today is one of those energies that would be really, really great for you to do that. All right, so yeah. So we got a couple people starting to come into the house. I want to start the reading here for everyone today. Now, here's the other thing. The thumbnail today is this card, which is the Magical Map Shifter. And I love this card because this card says you are going to become the best version of yourself. So again, all of these energies that you have been fighting with, the ones that haven't been feeling good, that haven't been making you feel good. Do you know what I mean? I feel like today is one of those that you can kick into motion in a brand new way and have complete and utter success. All right, so let's see what the wisdom of the Oracle has to say for each and every one of you out there. I really appreciate you being a part of my channel. So if you don't mind, hit that like button. That helps my channel. Not sure what's going on. I feel like YouTube, I don't know. Things are just funny in the world of YouTube and my channel. And I don't know. I'm not going to give up because I just enjoy doing my tarot. And I like helping each and every one of you with whatever the messages are that have to come through. You know, I didn't learn how to do tarot not to throw cards. You know what I mean? I don't think any of us really. Especially as real true tarot readers, you know, the ones that really want to like put messages out. Like I want really messages for the greatest and highest good. And sometimes the messages are just ugly. You know, what can I say? Some of them are hardcore. But, you know, those are the ones I think that need the messages the most. So you got to step aside and let them, you know, hear what they got to hear. Oh my God, that was a total ramble. All right, let's see what's going on for the energies of this new moon in Virgo. This nice, beautiful, fresh, crisp day. Karen C, you won. Karen, hi. You have to get a hold of me, Karen, right? Can you shoot me an email? Congratulations, you and I are going to have a sit down. I'm so excited for you. I have to say, I was really happy when I pulled your name. I was like, oh, good. I'm happy to sit with you. Anyway, congratulations, Karen. You won. Yeah, not bad, huh? So if you got a pen and paper, I'm going to tell you what my email is. No, I'm not going to tell you what my email is. Just go to my website, ravenblackstart.com, okay? And you can find my contact information and get a hold of me through the website. Okay. My email is in there, somewhere buried. Oh my God, Karen, I'm so excited for you. All right, so we have us a winner. Yeah. I know it's on this channel. I'm pretty sure if you go into the about place in my channel, go to my home, my email is buried in there. Just send me an email, okay? Yeah. Or better yet, you can just send me your email and I will get a hold of you, and then I know it's genuine. Somehow, some way, I have to know it's really you, Karen. But I'll remember this picture. All right, so whatever you do, don't change your profile picture, okay? Because that's my verification of, oh, that's really her, all right? All right, let's move on, because it's a new moon in Virgo. Fresh new starts, good things. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Let's turn to our Aries at this time. Aries, what's going on for you, Aries? Aries, oof, look at you, You are ready. You are ready, poised, ready to go. I feel you. I feel your confidence. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel confidence in you. And I think, you're so confident. I mean, you have the kind of confidence that, you're not afraid to reach out for help where you need it to get it done. Like, you set your ego aside and you're like, no, if I need you because you're good at this to do this, okay? And then I need you because you're good at this to do this. And you're willing to step aside and let people do what they do best and know that you'll have success in whatever it is. But I feel like this is a work thing. I see you orchestrating people around, knowing that this person is good here, and there. Because you're going to come out of this like those shining stars back there. Anyway, that's good news for you. So I feel like you're really ready to show yourself, and you have the people around you that you need to get whatever this is completed off the ground, that start that you need. Do you know what I mean? I think a lot of people right now are at that point where they're ready to present who they are, what they are. Like I said, we have here for our thumbnail, we have the magical map shifter. Oh, you might be dealing with a shyster. Anyway, the magical map shifter. And in this one, I mean, you're molded and made into who you are. Now, the fact that shyster came out, okay, I never feel like that's an accident. I feel like there's somebody around you, Aries, we're talking to you, Aries, who could be a shyster, okay? So just be aware of that energy. I think you're very intuitive right now. You're on the mark because, like when you are in line and really flowing with the energies and you're seeing these wonderful results coming through, you're going to know when somebody's coming in full of crap, okay? So if you are thinking, there's something about this one I don't like, then you go on that gut. All right, Aries? Yeah. Because if not, you'll kick yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you'll kick yourself. All right. So that's just for some Aries out there. A shyster around you, Aries. Holy crap. That would suck. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What messages do you have for all of our Taurus? Let's move on to our Taurus. I want to burn a little bit more cedar. My thing over here. I have like my magic wand that I use. I think they call this this stone Shunkite. I think that's how you say it. Anyway, it's supposed to be very good with computers and electronics and keeping the energies clear. And anyway, that's what I use to poke around my smudge. Keep the smoke going. All right, where we are? We are with all of our Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on for all of our Taurus today? Hey, Taurus. It is a new, fresh day. The earth energies are really strong. I love the energy of Virgo. And you're a Taurus. So you can totally vibe into the energies of Virgo as if you are a Virgo. So just remember that, Taurus. And I do know a lot of Taurus that have a lot of qualities of the Virgo. Especially when it comes to like the home, how they keep things. I mean, there's just certain things about a Taurus and a Virgo that are in line and common. So yeah, this is a good moon for you. And it's a new moon, so set new intentions. Again, like I said at the beginning, you have the ability to make it yourself into the best version of you. So I encourage you to do that. All right, Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. One card came out. Is there another card for our Taurus before I flip it over? Ooh, I knew there was more. There was more to the story. Okay, TikTok. This is the first card that comes out for you, Taurus. And then we have New Life reversed, Observer reversed, and Building Blocks. So I feel as if there's an issue around maybe a home, something, you know, like there's a timeline or a deadline coming up around the home, you know, because here there could be a delay. It wouldn't surprise me if there's a delay. There's something that I think you don't see about this next move, okay? So don't be surprised if there's a hiccup, okay? I'm just saying, don't be surprised. There's just a hiccup. Yeah, see, and I feel like it's something legal around something that you are building or working on. It's just something you didn't see. I feel like there's a hiccup. There could be a hiccup. Okay. But I think in the long run, it will be really good. Hey, Soul Traveler. Welcome. Good to see you. It's a new moon. Happy new moon in Virgo. I wish you lots of new good stuff in the beginnings. Soul Traveler, you didn't win, but I have decided I'm going to leave. Oh, thanks, Soul Traveler. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate the money. I decided, I don't know if you heard, like all the names in the hat, I'm going to leave the names in the hat. And I know your name is in there, as are a bunch of other names. And in a couple weeks, I'm going to start the next round for another personal reading. So from that point on, like if you write your name again, I'll put your name in there, so now your name will be in the hat twice. See what I'm going? Good stuff. That way, you guys that have really been sticking around, supporting me, really been, you know, really great subscribers, you know, make it a little bit sweeter for you guys. Yeah, and thank you so much for the $9.99. Really appreciate it. You know, I love coffee. I love to go to town, buy a cup of coffee. All right, Haunted by the Truth. Hey, good morning. Hey, we got some nice people and good energy coming in. All right, Taurus. Am I finished with Taurus? I'm not sure. I have a couple cards coming out. All right, so there's something that you are doing that I think you thought was a good thing, but I think it's wearing you out. I think whatever it is, and I feel as if this is something that you've kind of, you gave it a try, you know, Taurus, and it's like, I'm just feeling some Taurus right now. And this is the energy of this new moon in Virgo. You know, this is what I'm talking about. It's like you have an opportunity now to like make some changes and, you know, do things that really help you and improve you and bring out the best of you. So if you're in some kind of a situation where you're like, yeah, I gave it a shot, but no, I don't like it, you know, and the end of that, I think some of you Taurus are really starting to make that move. Because here's the thing about a Taurus, you're not going to do anything quickly, you know, so I think pat yourself on the back because you really sincerely gave yourself the greatest shot you could, you know, and it's like, yeah, if it's not for you, it's not for you, right? All right, let's move on to our Gemini. How are all of our Geminis doing? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs. Or maybe you have another placement. Maybe you have a North Node in Gemini. I have really come to learn that your North Node is so important to really stay on top of. You know how like a lot of tarot readers will say, you know, listen to your sun, moon, and rising sign. And I'm all about that because, listen, my rising sign, I'm a Sag rising, totally resonates when I listen to some of these other tarot readers. However, your North Node is like your destiny. So if you don't know what your North Node is, I really encourage you to just kind of poke into it. I mean, you know, we are in the world of Google. You know, look up your North Node. I know Cafe Astrology is a great place to get, you know, your chart pulled up. And, you know, and then I even think even there you can pull up your North Node and it'll tell you, you know, and it's an amazing guide. I'm telling you. Okay, enough of astrology. I'm just feeling, you know, hey, it's a good tip. It worked for me. You know, my North Node is in Cancer. I want to work from home. Everything I do, I want to work from home. And I realize that my home is me, self-contained. I want to, whatever I do, I want to be able to do it anywhere in the world. Total freedom of movement. That's my whole goal in life. Because I can work from home wherever I am. Right? Anyway, that's my North Node in Cancer. So check your North Node out, whatever it is. Especially today. You know, the fact that it's coming up in a conversation, I feel like it's very important for you guys to just kind of poke your nose in there. Yeah. See what the stars have to say about your North Node. All right, with that, let's move on to our Gemini. Very mental. I think a lot of our Geminis have a lot of things going on in their mind. You know, like when I think, you know, Gemini, in my mind, all of a sudden it starts racing with like a million things that are going through your mind. Is that you, Gemini, right now? Sometimes I think, Gemini, you have to be very careful of overextending yourself. Do you know what I mean? Like the fact that, you know, I see you in my mind's eye, you know, a list a mile long, you know, and it's like your mind is racing for all the things that you have to do. You know, maybe you don't need to do everything. Just saying, okay? Again, this is about combing your life, this new moon, setting new intentions, imagining how you really want your life to be and then making it happen. You know, this is by doing some changes, making some changes, you know, things of that nature. All right. But let's see what the cards have to say for our Gemini at this time. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Gemini. What's going on for our gems at this time? You know what I realized for Haunted by the Truth? You always say you come in late. I don't think you came in late today. I think for you anyway, you kind of flew in early. Gemini, out you come. You know, to the sea, following your direction. I think for some of you Geminis, it's hard for people to keep up with you, okay? And sometimes you feel like you're really alone having to do things. Again, being overwhelmed by so much that you have to do. You know, I don't think you have to do everything yourself. Yeah. And there's some of you that it wouldn't surprise me if you're taking a trip out to sea, or a trip to sea. Maybe you're going on a cruise, or I get trip to sea. There's a trip to sea that you guys might be taking. It might be making you nervous to go on this trip. There's something about it. But I think, you know, I think you have to follow where you're going. I mean, if you have an opportunity to go somewhere and it takes you to a place around water, because I keep getting the sea, water, I mean, big bodies of water. We're not talking like a little creek or anything. I just think there's an opportunity in this trip, this journey that you're about to do, okay? I think there's an opportunity that I don't think you saw it coming. In the midst of everything that's going on, it's like this, whatever this is, it comes out of left field. And whatever this is, really, it's one of those things that feels so good. Can you really take a chance on it? I say yes. I say yes. But it would mean having to leave your community, your place where you are. It would require a big change. And I think that's where you feel very alone about, like, gosh, this is a tough decision. But you got to follow your inner compass. If everything is telling you go in that direction, Gemini, I'd follow it. You know, only you can, you know, steer the boat of your destiny. But I feel as if you hear from, you know, like the messages that you get are really clear. And if you're not feeling good where you are and you've been wanting to make a change, this is like your green light, go. Because, you know, being in a place where you're on overload all the time. I mean, God, take a breather. Take a breather. So interestingly enough, the soulmate card comes out, Gemini. So I have to feel as if there's a Gemini out there who, in your relationship, you're really wanting to fix something, okay? I see this mending energy going on between you and another person. And I see you guys are going to talk about things, all right? So, and we have to talk about whether we love each other, do we love each other, what's going on, okay? I feel a heart-to-heart talk for somebody out there who is a Gemini with your person. Yep. And you may decide at the end of the conversation, okay? I hate to, it's like Dear Abby kind of thing. You know, maybe we need to go get help. Save this marriage. So I feel like there's a real heart-to-heart. I think it's a good conversation you guys will have. A much-needed conversation. The one that, you know how, like, things are going on all around you and all kinds of things are blowing up around you and you're talking about everything else except the issue. And I feel like you're finally at the issue. And now this conversation that comes up between you and your person is the one I think that, you know, moves you along. All right, so that's some good stuff for specifically a Gemini couple out there. All right, so let's move on. Hey, everyone. Welcome, welcome. We are going to Cancer. Let's see what's going on in the world of our Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs, Cancer, Cancer. What's going on for the crabs? Crabs, some of you Cancers, maybe actually at the beach. I just see like footsteps and a beach and the sand. Oh, how nice. I wish my feet were in the sand and the beach. All right. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs, Cancer, Cancer. What's going on for all of our Cancers out there at this time for the energies of this new moon in Virgo? So grateful, thankful for all of you people out there. Really happy to see you guys out there. I really hope that you're enjoying the energy here today. I'm really feeling a wonderful, fresh new moon, you know, so, yeah. All right, let's see what's going on for Cancers. There's something, Cancer, going on that's just not for you. There could be somebody around you who wants to help you that you don't want them to help you. I get that kind of energy, like, no, don't help me, I'll do it myself. Either that or there's a situation you are involved in that you're finding out that is just not for you. Cancer. Stick around, you guys, and I'll pull some cards for everyone. I always like doing that. That's the best part of my readings. I look forward to that, believe it or not. So if anybody has a question, start formulating them now. All right, Cancer, what's going on for our Cancers at this time? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on for our Cancers? Whoa. The whole story's coming out. We have a lot to say, do we? All right. I'm sensing somebody is being very inflexible, grumpy. Grumble, grumble, grumble. And it could be, I mean, they're just not happy. They may not be happy with anything that you present to them. I feel like it's about the home place. I mean, you're just dealing with a very grumpy person. You may be the grumpy person, Cancer. Okay, so I feel one of the things that you are upset about that's making you really grumpy that I see is that, you know, there's not an even exchange in this balance of relationship. It's like, I always have to take the garbage out, sweep the floor, mop the floor, do the dishes, cook the food, do the laundry, make the bed. You know, like somebody does everything and the other person doesn't do anything, you know, and they're not, and you can't even get them to help. Okay. That's one scenario. And then, you know, so, and then there's the other person who is doing all of that, right? Take what works, leave what doesn't, you know, and it's like they just don't appreciate everything that you are doing. And it's exhausting for the other person. So who are you, Cancer? Are you the grumpy one who just isn't, I mean, is complaining about everything, but isn't doing anything to help? You know, exhausting the other person, or are you the other person who is having to deal with somebody like that? You know, you put the energy however it suits you, but I feel that is really something you're contending with. And I mean, it's really unsettling, you know, because you're trying to do everything that they tell you to do. I mean, you're trying to do everything they tell you to do. You know, and a part of you is like, you know, it doesn't matter what I do. It's not good enough. They don't hear me. I don't know what to do. It's like, there's no pleasing this person. Nope, 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 nope. And you're at that point where it's like, I don't know what to do anymore. But I feel like you're trying to have faith with this card. Truly trying to have faith. You know, knowing that this is going to lead to something really, really good in the end. So now you're at that point where what are you going to do with the grumpy? Breathe. Oh, look, here's your advice. Breathe. I think that's kind of funny. Anyway. Oh, Cancer, just take a deep breath. There's a grumpy Cancer out there, or somebody's grumpy around Cancer. I just think that's funny because I know a Cancer who is exactly like that. Actually, I know several Cancers that are either like that or dealing with somebody who is like that. So I find that really interesting. Not that I was reading for them, it just kind of came out. All right. Let's see, Cancer, Cancer. Let's move on to our Leos. Leo, Leo, Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Leo. What's going on for our Leos? Leo, 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 Leo. What's happening to your universe for all of our Leos on this new moon? Okay, there's something that you need to finish up. Okay, and I feel as if it's a creative project or some kind of, like this is music, you know, a song, dance, lyrics, writing, whatever creative project. I feel like you're at that point where you just need to finish it up. All right, that card wanted to come out and I put it back and I thought I'll pull it back out. All right, so listen, you are dealing with somebody, Leo. Okay, here's your loyal heart. Here's your person. And you're trying to see whether or not this relationship is finished or do we continue to work on it. That's what I see. I see you thinking about what to do about this relationship. And this card, to be fair, to me is like the card of justice. You know, it asks and it questions some kind of legal matter or issue. All of a sudden, it's like my throat just went really dry. I wonder, Leo, if there's something you really need to say to your person. Yes. Here's this message in a bottle. It's reversed. I mean, there's something you need to say to your person that you know they don't like, and it may be somebody wants out of this relationship. Ooh, and that throws them. This, I think, is what we're going to find ourselves dealing with. There are these big endings and beginnings. And Leo, I think you are one of these signs that is definitely, you know, dealing with this. You know what, Haunted? You know, because you have this real melancholy energy in your North Node. You should truly practice, I mean, just on your own, of what are the things that bring me joy today? Do you know what I mean? Point your attention to what brings you joy. And it could be simple stuff like, oh, the sun on my skin feels good. That brings me joy today. You know, my cat, you know, just messing around with my feet brings me joy today. You know, like those simple things, and point your attention to those. That would help you. No, I tell you this because I too suffer with that melancholy type of personality. So I practice this kind of stuff. All right, let's move on. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, so let's move on to our Virgos. Virgo, this is your new moon. Welcome to your day. So grateful for all of our Virgos today. I love Virgos. For me, the people that I know, and I know quite a few different Virgos, they all have this same kind of floaty energy. There's something about them that is like goddess-like or godlike, you know, like they just have this naturalness to be on the earth, I guess is what I want to say about Virgos. Anyway, I love the energy of a Virgo. And Virgos are very detail-oriented. I know a lot of bead workers, the American bead workers. And some of them have that Virgo in their chart. And I know a lot of artists, too, that have Virgo real dominant. So if you're a creative person, because that creative energy right now is really high, and you're a Virgo, I'm feeling like you should really like channel your outlet towards that creativity. You'll probably be happy with your results. All right, dear universe, what messages other than that for our Virgos do you have? Virgo, you got yourself involved with something that turned out to be like a scam, or you lost money. You lost money on something you just got done with. Yep. Sent you going in your own direction with nothing. So I'm sorry, Virgo. I feel like you got scammed. And you know, at the very beginning, the word shyster came up. You may have been dealing with somebody who you got scammed. I'm sorry, Virgo, by whoever this person was. You know, take what works, leave what doesn't, people. If this is your story, it's your story. You know, not everybody got scammed. But you, I feel like you lost a lot of money. Look, you have all that glitters, that mound of gold, and then Treasured Island reverse. Did you lose a lot of money, Karen? Yeah, and now you have no other option but to truly have faith in where you're going next. right? Because I almost feel like, now what do you do? Right, Virgo, what do you do? Well, it's your new moon. What do you want to do? This is like your day. And it's like you wanted this to work out. I see that. That flipped right back over. You really wanted whatever it was to work out, and it didn't. So you have to, and this death came back out. You know, you've got to move on. Even though you wanted it to work out, it didn't. You lost a lot of money. How much more are you going to put into this? How much more energy? Like in my mind, I see the Seven of Pentacles reversed. How much more energy and money and time and love and effort are you going to put into this? The situation is a sinking ship. I mean, this is one of those things. You lost a lot of money. I mean, you could probably take this person to court and win. And there could be legal stuff that comes as a result of this. Better you move on, Virgo. Better you move on. I mean, this is why I did this whole bonus reading, Virgo. I mean, I really am feeling you. You are really moving in another direction. I mean, you have really got to move on from all of that. And here's your opportunity to really set the intentions and put it in motion. See, here's the thing. We set an intention, you know, we can't sit back and wait. I mean, we set an intention and then start walking towards it. And guess what? There it is. So I feel like this is where you're at. Set your intentions high, Virgo. You don't want to lose any more money. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs, Virgo, Virgo. What other messages do we have for our Virgos at this time? Ooh, look at this crossroads. Okay, and you know, listen, whether you like it or not, you're at that point where you have to be like, you got to go down another road, the fork in the road. Ready or not, Virgo, you got to go. So imagine the best outcome, the best thing down this new road that you have to go. That's what the energy is today for you. And it's your birthday month. You know, so happy birthday, people. Congratulations. You have an amazing life ahead of you. I'm so excited. Enjoy yourself, all right? Enjoy yourself. Okay, this is about you finding your balance. Yeah, I mean, look, you're almost there. I mean, this heaviness, everything, I mean, you're almost there. Look, you're chopping wood, you're cleaning things up, you're getting ready for winter. I mean, it's just like you need to go into this positively. Okay, because you know, it's not for you. Whatever it was not for you. You've lost enough. Move on. Okay, so Virgo, spirits have been tough on you. I feel like it's funny. You know what? When I said the spirits have been tough on you, what I heard right after that was you need to ground you. Like, you know, you got to ground yourself, Virgo. You ground yourself and all of this stops. Seriously, that's what came to mind. So, do you, ground you. Like I said, when was the last time you stepped outside, took your shoes off, and just stood on the ground and felt the ground come up through your feet? When? Go outside, try that. Take 3 deep breaths. Magic. You'll feel real good. Give it a try. Don't believe me. All right, let's move on to our Libras. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Libra, what's going on for our Libras at this time? Karen, I look forward to your reading because you're in a real big transition. So yeah, I really look forward to your reading. All right, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Libra, somebody's lying to you about what they've been promising. okay? I feel like somebody has promised you, you know, the world, the kingdom, everything that comes with it. They can't give you anything. They will promise you absolutely everything, Libra. As long as you give them the money to do that, they'll make it happen. Promise. That's who you got going on. Look, and I think you're at that point where you're ready to just call a halt to this. You'll be much happier, you know, because you're so tired of them having these really amazing ideas, and it's all on your dime, you know. But, I mean, here we have somebody who needs to be more flexible, you know, in things that are going on. I mean, if you are really upset that they have all these great ideas, you know, and it's all on your dime, well, if you do not tell them that bothers you, they're just going to keep assuming that it's all good, you know, like, you know, what's the problem? But I do sense that, you know, Libra, you're dealing with some kind of deception around you. Do you know what I mean? I mean, you're really dealing with some kind of deception. And I feel like it's time for you to kind of, if it's you, come clean with it. If it's somebody you're dealing with, come clean with it. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think you've been, you know, flexible enough up until this point. But you know, Libra, I think one of the hardest things for a Libra is to make a decision. And I feel like you have to make a decision. You have to quit, you know, kind of going along with other people making decisions for you. All right? I just feel like you need to make a decision. Yeah, because there's not an even give and take here. Like I said, this person says, oh my God, let's take a trip to New England, you know, and see the fall leaves and the covered bridges. You know, just like, let's just take this amazing trip and we'll get an Airbnb in Woodstock. And do you know what I mean? And you'll have this amazing adventure, right? Well, that sounds really incredible, doesn't it? Holy cow, who wouldn't want to go on a trip like that? All right, well, you got, you know, where's your credit card? I'll make all the arrangements. Do you know what I mean? Like, if this person said, you know, I made X amount of money, let's go blow it, and let me take you on this trip. I mean, you'd be right there, right? Right there, right on it. You know, but just the way that it's expected that we're just going to go do these things. So whoever you're with, Libra, knows very well how to spend your money. Hi, Kathy. Welcome. Nice to have you in the room. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so Libra, that was your reading for the energies of this new moon. Again, you know, we are revamping our lives so that we can be the best version of us. So we're doing things, whatever that might be, to make that happen. All right, so really appreciate you all being in my chat room and being a part of my channel. If you don't mind, hit that like button. That really helps my channel. Try to make it happen. Stick around and I'll pull some tarot cards for all of you guys that are around. So if you have a question, get them formulated in your brain and we'll pull some cards and see what's going on for all of you. All right, let's see. Where are we going? Libra, Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio. What's going on for Scorpio? I always like to read for Scorpio. I feel like Scorpios hate it when I'm really right on with them because, you know, they're very secretive. I mean, Scorpios, they have their life and they decide who is going to know what about what to whom and when on their terms. So I feel like with a lot of Scorpios, most of their life is on their terms. Maybe that's like you, maybe that's not, but anyway, there's lots of aspects to ourselves. All right, dear universe, what's going on for all of our Scorpios out there for the energies of this new moon? Sun, moon, rising, Venus signs. Dear Scorpio, the energies for Scorpio, dear universe, grateful, thankful for the energies of this new moon for all of our Scorpios out there. Thanks for being out there in the house. Oop, the cards are flipping. All right, so you're not happy with someone. I feel like it's the same old thing. Maybe you can't get rid of this person. They hang out, can't get them out that door. They're always there. It's like, you know, it's, you can, like clockwork, they show up at your door. You know, I'm feeling Scorpio like you're just so over this person. Go away. Your own personal couch potato. And the thing is that you see this person so much that they have absolutely nothing to say. It's like they come over and they become like a plant in the corner of the room. They just kind of sit there and take up space, right? Who is this person, Scorpio? How funny. Oh. I mean, this could be somebody that, you know, you made friends with this person and now you can't get rid of them. I mean, you really want to get rid of them. I mean, whatever it is. I mean, I think at first you guys really hit it off. Oh, yeah, come on over, you know. And then you find out that they have no place to go and I'll let you stay for just a little bit. But, you know, it's like they've overstayed their welcome, whoever this person is, Scorpio. Get them out the door. Oh, that's a funny message. I'm sorry you're dealing with someone like that. I've had to deal with that kind of energy. And that's been really, really hard. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on for our Scorpio? Let's get another message out there for all of our Scorpios. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, Scorpios. Scorpios, what other messages do we have for our Scorpios at this time? Scorpio. All of a sudden I feel like you got real serious. You're serious. Boy, there's something you got to clean up. All right. And I think there's this real unsettled energy. And I mean, there's something you have to do. And it's like all of a sudden it has to be done. Okay. It's like no time. And I think you'd be surprised how easily it will be. You know, I think there's this unsettled energy with something about you. Okay. Let's see what that's about. Yeah, something has to change, okay? So here we have this card of serendipity. This is about things just starting to happen. It's like in your case, Scorpio, I feel like this unsettled energy, I think you've been waiting for this to happen and now it's here and it's just like one thing after the next is making, you're having to deal with one thing after the next. I want you to look at it as cleanup, as the steps that are needed, you know, for the change that you need to do for yourself personally, you know, and it could be with a relationship, it could be within yourself, whatever it is, this change that you have to do, there's a lot of things that are like naturally like coming in front of you that you can't ignore, that's kind of guiding you in this direction of what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah, and it'll take you out of a lot of chaos, a lot of conflict. I mean, you know, this is leading you to something that will be much better in the end for you and everybody in your world. You know, because I think you haven't been happy for a long time, whether that's with your person, your relationship, and it has to do more with you, Scorpio, not being very happy with you, that this is why this is all coming up. So I feel as if there's something you specifically need to change, and the change is in the air. It's just happening. You can't ignore the signs. Sometimes the messages that come through that we're needing to see are messages that we don't really like. Do you know what I mean? Like, say, all right, let's take a smoker, for instance. All right, because just the other day I met someone who I could hear in their voice, you know, how sick they were, you know, and they just smoke and smoke and smoke. So every time they cough, they probably think in their minds, oh my God, I should quit smoking, you know, and it could be one of these where you have that one last cough that you're like, you know what, this keeps happening, you know, and if I don't stop, this is going to get worse, and, you know, I've got to stop right now. So I feel as if whatever this is, it's a big deal. you know, you making this change. But all the support you need is there step by step. If you take the first step, the universe has the second step. You take the third step, the universe has the fourth step. Get my drift? So I feel like it's time, and you've got all the help you need in order to get that happening. All right. That was intense. See, Scorpio, you're always intense, always intense. Never a dull reading with a Scorpio. All right. We got still a few people in the house. I am moving on to the last few signs of the zodiac for the energies of this new moon. If you do have questions, stick around and I'll pull the tarot. I think I'll pull my my Everyday Witch Tarot to read for all of you guys. That's fun because, you know, it has really great stories. The images. All right, let's see. What's going on for all of our Sagittarians? Sagittarians, success, success, success. That's coming through. Saggies, instantly success. So some of you may find that overnight, you're an overnight success, or something overnight just seems to come through and all of a sudden your life is like going to change because of an opportunity. Just success, 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 success. I feel for a lot of you Sagittarians. Hard work is paying off. I don't think any of the success that's coming towards you is coming because you haven't done your part. Do you know what I mean? Like, you've earned this. Like, and you're being recognized and it's showing. So good for you. All right, Sagittarius. So this is a good new moon. All right, now let's talk about what the cards have to say here. So for a few of you, there's a change going on that you're not happy about. Maybe you learned something, but there's definitely something that comes up, you know, that I feel leaves you feeling abandoned, alone, like, you know, what the F? I get that, you know, kind of thing. And it could have something to do with your home and, you know, whoever it is that you were working with or dealing with in the house. Anyway, there is just a change that's coming about that I think you needed to really learn. Now, Sagittarius, I'm seeing something about you and your relationship. You're not happy. Maybe you're not happy in your relationship. Maybe completely you're feeling very alone in your relationship. I feel like when you're home, you're not together when you're home. You know, it's like we're in the same room, but we're not together. It's one of those things where your energy field is over here and your person's energy field is over here, and there's nothing that's connecting the two of you, you know? And there's big changes going on right now. And that's what I'm feeling for a lot of you Saggies that are dealing in that kind of a situation. Maybe it resonates, maybe it doesn't, but I'm just feeling as if something is just not working, you know, and maybe one person is trying to make the relationship connect because, like I said, I just see two separate energy fields within the same place, you know, and it's just like, it's not that you don't love each other, it's just like you just are not vibing with each other. And I think what I'm worried about, what keeps coming to my mind, is that, you know, the more time that you get comfortable in your own little energy space within a room, you know, the harder it is to connect together. You know, so I just want you to think about that, Sag. All right, for whoever needed to hear that. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, sign, Sagittarius. What messages, dear universe, do you have for our Saggies here? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs. What messages do you have for our Sagittarians? Grateful, thankful for the messages for our Sagittarians. All right, so Saggy, we have exchange of gifts, truth be told. So again, you know, it comes back to talking about like an even give and take and exchange between the two of you. I mean, I just feel like it's time for this energy to change. Because, like I said, the longer the separation, the bigger the rift. You know, the harder it is to mend that. And I feel like right now you're at that point where you could fix things before you guys get to the point where you're totally separated. So I feel a real mending. And, you know, this could be a situation like between like siblings. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person. I mean, this could be like a sibling thing where you haven't talked to your brother or your sister in many years. And if you don't somehow open the door of communication, it just continues to go in its own way. So take it however it works, however it applies in your life. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. All right, let's see. Sagittarius, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on for all of our Cappies at this time? Capricorn. What's going on for our Capricorns? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Capricorn. Capricorns are quiet. I feel like you're focused and working. Does that sound like you, Capricorn? Focused and working. Focused and working. Working a lot of hours. It's almost as if you can see your goal and like you're just within reach. I mean, I just feel like this is why you're working so hard, because like you're right there. So, congratulations. Now just grab it, Capricorn. That's yours, right? Don't give up now, all right? Honest to God, do not give up now, okay? Wow, you're so close, Capricorn. You are within reach. Seriously, that's your message. You are within reach, Capricorn. To whoever needs to hear that. So you just got to let go and trust that you are right there. Seriously, Capricorn, that's your message. You are within reach. I have nothing to add to that because I want you to get this unsettled feeling and energy you have about yourself. I want you to know that, you have worked too hard. Listen, the good news, everything you've ever imagined is about to come true, right? So you are within reach. I don't want to blow it. We're going to leave it there on a positive note. Good stuff for you. All right, Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, Aquarius. What's going on for all of our Aquarians and the energies of this new moon in Virgo? So we lost a few people in the chat, but there's still a few guys out there. If you guys would like a reading, I got my cards right here. Happy to pull some cards if you guys have a question. I'm on Aquarius. I'm going to do Aquarius and Pisces, and then I'll be ready to turn my energies towards all of you guys. So, dear universe, grateful, thankful for the messages for all of our Aquarians at this time for the energies of the new moon of Virgo. Grateful, thankful for the energies for Virgo. All right, Virgo, you think you're not ready, to like make new changes and things like that. Virgo, I said Virgo. Oh, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. I want to quit waiting for something to like come and get in the way. All right, so get out of your head about something blocking you or something's gonna stop you yet again, from doing what you want to do. Like that stinky thinking. I want you to get out of that. And, tell yourself that you are ready. Tell yourself that everything that you believe can be, your life, happy, successful, lots of love, health, that kind of thing. Everything can be that way. So I'm picking up stinky thinking, seriously, for some of you Aquarians. And I feel like if you turn it around, you can't even imagine how turning the negative, mindset and being really pessimistic, when you start to think positive, Aquarius, magic happens. And I think it happens quickly. So, stinky thinking, Aquarius, none of that. None of that on a day like today, when you have an opportunity to turn things around in such an incredible way. And I think part of it is, you know, you're just not happy with how things are running in your life. Well, you have an opportunity now to change them rather than complain about them. All right, so yeah, I don't know who you are, Aqua, you know, but you got to find that happy-go-lucky self of yours, right? Hey, Molly, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And some of the, you know, one of the issues that may come up that probably makes you so, you know, negative is that you might not like having to do things a certain way, but I think you have no choice. Whether you like it or not, you got to do things a certain way. Just because you don't like the way. And again, I feel like you're in your head. It's like, oh, here we go again. Here we go again. You know, so you, Aquarius, I really feel like you need to change the story. Okay, just change the story. No stinky thinking. I can't, you know, that keeps coming up. So, like Capricorn, do you have a message? That's your message. Stay positive, stay optimistic. Just know that everything is okay. Everything is okay. And sometimes, you know, and here's another message for Aquarius. For some of you Aquarians, I feel like you get some news at work, okay? You don't like what you hear at work. And it really just kind of sets you off. Like, oh, great. Now they want us to do this. Now we have to do this. And now I'm going to have to work with this person. You know, it is what it is, Aqua, so you just have to make it work. Do you know what I mean? You can either choose to be miserable for the next 8 hours with this person, of which there's nothing you can do. You have to do this with this person, you know, or you just do your thing and make it the best of it. That's what I mean. No stinky thinking. Funny message for an Aqua out there. All right. Last but not least, we're moving to our Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Grateful, thankful for the messages for all our Pisces at this time, for the energies of this new moon. Grateful, thankful for the energies of this new moon. Grateful, thankful to each one of you for popping in, being part of my channel. I really appreciate you all. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the comments. When you hit that like button, boy, that makes a difference in the world of YouTube and my channel. So I appreciate you hitting that like button. Gives me the encouragement to keep going. All right, so let's see. Pisces. What's going on for all of our Pisces? Pisces, Pisces. I see some of you guys, some of you Pisces are breathing a sigh of relief. What is that about? That's not what I see in the cards. That's just what I felt in my mind. So Pisces, somebody is just not willing to bend. And you know they're not willing to bend. I feel like there is somebody, Pisces, who is not willing to bend. They don't want to like help you finish something, but they also don't want to not be involved. So like that's so confusing. Okay. So I feel like, you know, it's one of these things that, okay, fine, you do it your way. And, you know, you don't want to say anything, but then you do say things. It's like, how can you not say something? So I just feel like there's a Pisces out there that gets into a huff with somebody. Okay, some kind of a huff. Yeah, they get into a huff and they said, fine, you do it your way. Okay, so then you, Pisces, sit back and you watch them do it your way. And you see that they are messing up. See, you're effing up. You know, and then, you know, you go back and you do this. You know, and then you step your nose into it. I told you so. There's a lot of I told you so in your world, Pisces. Who told you so? I told you so. I feel like you're dealing with your mother. I told you so. I told you so. I told you that wasn't going to work. I told you this wasn't going to work. All right, Pisces, I got to tell you, you have an I told you so energy around you. Ugh, that's so annoying. That is so annoying. Yeah, and you know, you're at that point where you're like, I don't know whether I want to keep doing this. You know, do I want to keep working on this? Because it's almost as if you are a person involved with somebody who is always correcting you, and I told you so, and I'll tell you how to do it, and it's almost as if there's somebody around you who has decided that they know exactly what it is that is good for you, you know, when it's a good time for you to eat, sleep, shit, you know, all of that stuff. They know everything that is good for you. And I don't know whether or not some of you guys really want to keep going with that energy anymore. So, a crossroads. And time's running out. I think you got to figure this out. Because the I told you so person, they're not, you know, like they're gung-ho. They're straight ahead, full steam ahead. And Pisces, if you're the one that's like, God, I don't know if I can handle this. Yeah, well, you're the only one that has the reins of that cart, right? All right, anything else for our Pisces? Pisces. So listen, you guys, I'm finishing up here with Pisces. We got a card just flew out for you, Pisces. But if you have a question, I'm willing to take some questions. Oh my God, look at the chaos and conflict. Could be with somebody. Yeah, I mean, there's conversations that need to happen. And I think a lot of conversations are going to happen during this new moon. Okay, so, I mean, you might be dealing, Pisces, if you are a female, dealing with some really chaotic energy with your person, you know, or it could be vice versa. Who knows, you know? We shall see. But I'm just feeling like the know-it-all, I told you so energy. I think you're just so over it. Do you know what I mean? Like you don't want to constantly be nagged at. And I feel like you're dealing with some energy of a nag. Yeah. And even like it's like you're trying to make something happen and I think your higher power is like telling you that you're at a crossroads. Like, what are you going to do at this point? You're running out of time. You know, because this person is a steam engine, full steam ahead. And what are you doing? Yes, go ahead. I have so many emails, Karen. Go ahead. All right. You guys, and if not, Karen, I'll go to yours. I'll log off here and I'll just go to yours and I'll give you my email. Make sure you have it. Kathy, Vaya, any messages from your deceased daughter? Do you know, it's interesting you asked that, Kathy, because the energies of our ancestors and those that have gone by are really, really high right now. So if you are feeling like your daughter is around you, and a lot of times it comes through as just, you know, if you just kind of close your eyes and just kind of think of them and say their name, you'd be surprised how they answer back. You know, Kathy? So I think if you are feeling, you, not me, are feeling any messages from your daughter, then they're on point. But let's see what the tarot has to say. Ooh, I was going to do my witches. Let's see what the energies have to say regarding that. All right, Kathy? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs. Kathy. Kathy. Yeah, and I probably won't go back to you, Karen, until probably later tonight or tomorrow. Because once I finish here, I gotta get out the door, pack up my things. All right. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs, your universe, Kathy Valle. Would like to know if there's any messages, the energies of her ancestors, of those gone by. Dear universe, grateful, thankful for the messages that might come for Kathy at this time. All right, let's see what messages do you have for Kathy at this time. Messages from the divine. Ooh. Out came the card of the Empress. The Empress and the Nine of Cups. So I feel as if the message from your daughter, Kathy, is that she really wants the best for you with this Empress card. And whatever it is that you are wishing for, you have her support in helping you. I feel like she's a presence around you a lot. Like I said, you know, it's one of those things, if we try real hard to like make somebody happen and appear and, you know, be felt around us, sometimes, you know, that just doesn't work. It's just in one of those quiet moments where all of a sudden you have a thought about her, you know, that's when they're there. That's when they're present. But I really feel as if she wants to grant you whatever wish it is that you want. And she wants it to be something very special. So I got the feeling that she wants to talk to you through some creative form, Kathy. So if you would like to connect to her, I would highly recommend journaling and actually just like writing, you know, her name every morning and just say, good morning, how are you? And just kind of talk to her through the pen or through a paintbrush or through song or when you're out walking. Because I feel as if, you know, you're ready to really connect with each other. And that would be a great way to really talk to you. But yeah, just she really supports your wishes, whatever it is you do. That's a great message, Kathy. I'm happy for you. Oh, that's really good. You know, and then what happens is you start to see her in the children, you know, and in those moments, you know, you can feel her. All right, anyone else out there? Does anybody else have a question on this new moon in Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Mahua's in the house. Hey, how are you? All right, Mahua, let's start with you, and then we'll move to Molly, some of my regulars. So listen, people, some of you guys who may have missed the beginning, I picked a winner for a personal reading, and the lucky winner is Karen C. So I'm excited to do a reading for her. But the names, I'm going to leave the names in the hat. So in the next couple weeks, I'll start again another cycle, another round. But I'm going to leave your names, and you can put your name in again on the second round and try to see whether or not we can increase your chances of getting a personal reading. Anyway, I love to do them, and they're really, really fun. So I just want to keep your name in the hat, so to speak. Anyway, we'll do it again. All right, let's see. Mahua, what's going on? We want a general overall message from Mahua at this time. Messages. See, Molly got a personal reading from me. She was one of the lucky recipients. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Mahua. What's going on with Mahua at this time? This new moon in Virgo. What messages do you have for Mahua at this time? Mahua. What messages do we have for Mahua at this time? All right, I see you're confused about a decision. These are your cards that came out. See, we have the Two of Swords reversed and we have the Ten of Wands reversed. So I see that you're really confused about a decision that if you make the decision, it will release you of so much. It'll take a weight off your shoulders. All right, Mahua, so time to make that decision you don't want to make. Look, it's been weighing on you. This decision that has left you really, really confused, it has been weighing on you, Mahua. Let it go. And it could be about a certain person. Is it about a certain Mr. Knight of Wands reversed, who I'm in, I'm out, love them and leave them type of person? Oh, Mahua, that's just what the cards are saying. You know, and then we have the Five of Wands. I mean, you can get out of all of this conflict. I mean, I feel as if you know exactly what you need to do, and you need to get out of your head, and you need to just let go of this person that you're hanging on to that is just not good for you, Mahua. Move on, move on. Look how many fish are in the sea. Do you see how many fish are jumping out of that water? Lots of fish in the sea for you, Mahua. Let it go. This is a good day to do that. Let it go. You don't need, from this day forward, you do not need to carry that energy with you. This brand new start, put yourself out there, look good. Do your hair, your nails, wear your favorite outfit. Do you know what I mean? Strut your stuff, Mahua. There's a lot of people be interested in you. All right, so Molly. Molly, a question for a Sag with a Sag. See, I think a Sag with a Sag, just on a Sagittarian level, is good because both of them like to be on the go. So if one person says, I'm going over here, the other person totally gets it. Do you know what I mean? So in a relationship with two Sagittarians, I mean, the level of independence that can be given to the two of each other is so amazing. The problem with that is that you don't want to stray too far. Independence in a relationship is amazing and so important because, you know, tree trunks, you stand alone, you know, the roots gather together for your tree trunk, your own tree trunk. But you got to come back together again. Do you know what I mean? So, Molly, off the top of my head, that's my first hit for Sag pairing. All right, she's excited, wondering if he's the one for her. I don't say worry and enjoy, haha. I think you're right on. Because like I said, I feel like that's a really good combination for two people. But let's see what the cards have to say for her, huh, Molly? That was just totally intuitive what I was just spitting out there. Oh, I like it though. I feel good about it. All right, what about this connection of the two Saggies, Molly's friend, one Sag to another friend? Yeah, I think she has a lot of anxiety over nothing. Here's the worry. I mean, look. Oh, I don't know. I think you have to trust your intuition because I feel like this would be somebody who would make her really, really happy. So I don't want her to miss this opportunity because she's too much in her head. All right. So this could be a really good, this could be a good match. All right. Anyone else out there? Tell her I wish her a lot of luck. It's a good one. I think if I was matched up with another Saggy, I would really enjoy it because they would totally get me. Do you know what I mean? Like when I gotta go, I gotta go. When I gotta do something, I gotta do something. You know, that's very Sagittarian. And they need the other person to totally get that. You know, and the thing is, and here's the thing, how they say about opposites attract. I was married to my opposite. I mean, honest to God, opposite from day to day. Even on the astrological chart, we are complete opposites. But it drove us to be apart, you know, because he never wanted to do anything I wanted to do. And I didn't want to do anything he wanted to do. Do you know what I mean? Like he had no interest, you know, but it was the fact that we did these different things that intrigued us to begin with. But on a long-term basis, it was really hard for us to sustain our relationship because we had nothing in common to do things. So a Sag and a Sag, it's like, hey, let's go take a trip here, like on the fly, and boom, a Sagittarius with another Sag, they're in the car, they're gone. You know, so I mean, you know, sometimes, you know, having like and like is a good thing, you know. Kendra, would the cards have an answer? It will about a recurring dream I have about a coworker getting killed at work. All right, well, let's see. Because I'm not feeling like it's literal that they're getting killed at work. I'm thinking, you know, they might get fired. They might be up to something. They may be up to no good. But we'll see what the cards have to say. And you may know something about the whole situation. And that's really like in your subconscious bothering you. but we'll see. What's going on about this dream that Kendra keeps having about her co-worker? It's definitely about endings and transitions. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. The energies around this person, the co-worker. What does this mean to our Kendra in her recurring dream? Co-worker in her dream, dear universe, what messages do you have for Kendra regarding the co-worker in her dream? What messages? Grateful, thankful for the messages. So I almost wonder whether there gets to a point, Kendra, where, like I said, I feel as if you may know something, they know that you know something, they don't want you to say anything, and you almost feel pressured and backed into a corner. I think you have to follow your intuition, okay? There's an energy around this person that I think you know is toxic, so I think innately you avoid situations, but I just get the sense that, this person may try to back you up into a corner. And I feel as if you may want to open up, Well, I got to tell you, it doesn't matter how long somebody's been someplace. Sometimes people who've been there the longest time are the worst, because they know the ins and outs and know how to sneak money. I mean, there's something that comes up, and it's just like you have the ability to, like a whistleblower type of energy. Yeah, I'm sure it's really stressful. And here's the tower, it's reversed. I mean, there's just at some point that tower is going to come down. I mean, you can't avoid it. And there's going to be a lot of fighting and, a lot of words said and pointing and he and she. Just keep yourself real clean at work. Right, Kendra? You know what I mean? Keep yourself clean. Don't be a part of the energy that's going on. Like don't get in the middle of all of this stuff. Seriously. Because your dream is kind of warning you. I mean, seriously, mind your own business. Don't get in the middle of it. Just, be a fly on the wall, duck. Timing is everything, that kind of thing. Because energies are shifting right now. So, well, nice guy or not. Some of the nicest guys. We all know how that is. Yeah, but, we all have two sides. We all have a dark side. We have a nice side. We have a bad side. We have a good side. We have a bad side. We have a, ugly side. We have a pretty side. It just, we are who we are. I just think for you, mind your own business. I mean, something's going down. Yeah, I mean, here, 9 of Cups reversed. It's like, stay out of it. Don't get involved. Even if this is somebody you want to get involved with, don't get involved. I feel as if that there's just trouble. You're better off just closing this cycle, whatever it is. Whether it's someone with this, whether it's you with this person or not. But I just feel you're being warned. All right, is there anybody else out there, moving on from Kendra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, anyone else out there? No? Okay, well, if there's no one else with a question, I really appreciate you all being a part of my channel. Each and every one of you. All right, your Scorpio friend is at work with a question. All right, let's help out those people at work. What's your question, Molly? What's your friend's question? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign for her friend. She's a Scorpio. Oh. No, are you kidding? If I was at work and somebody said, hey, there's tarot readers on YouTube and she'll ask a question, ask her a question. I'd be all about it. All right, let's see what's going on for Molly's friend at work. She's a Scorpio. She's got a question. What's the question? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Again, if you didn't hear my little lecture earlier, you know, check your North Node. It's really good for your destiny. Will she get her friend to visit her soon? Dear universe, Molly Branch's friend who is at work, who should be busy working but isn't, is waiting for an answer. All right, let's see what's going on for her friend at work. She wants to know whether her friend is going to visit her soon. Well, gosh, I got to tell you, with the COVID thing, right there. All right, will she get to see her friend? Will her friend come soon? Ooh, the wind just picked up really hard. I think if she does see her, it will be very soon. Very soon. What's the energy for her friend, dear universe? Will she see her friend very soon? Ooh, she's really worried about him. One more card regarding her friend. Will her friend come and see her soon? There could be an issue of money. Not from me, Molly. Thanks anyway. Oh, that's funny. Just as you said that, you posted that. I appreciate it, Molly, but that's not... But I'm feeling like there could be an issue of money and getting him out of here. I mean, the fact that the wind just totally came up, I feel like it's really important too. All right, let's see what's going on. I need another card, dear universe, regarding whether or not she will see her friend. So funny. Oh, that worked so well. All right. All right, so, I have to say that there's going to be a delay, Molly, on seeing this person, okay? And I say that because we have the Six of Swords reversed with the King of Cups reversed. And then we have the Law comes into play. I do see that there's money. There's this need to make some money. And that's where the delay is. And funny, you write ironic delay. But I do feel as if, you know, whatever it will take to have him, the two of them get together, I feel as if there is a way. All right. But again, the issue of money is a big deal. So there is definitely a delay. So not right away. All right, Molly, I wish I could say something different. But I feel as if I need to pull another card for your friend and this person. So, yeah, a delay. A delay. And there's something about a friend, Molly. I'm feeling like there's a friend who will help your friend. Like a friend who will help your friend. Yeah, see, I feel like there's a friend, another friend who will help your friend. Not you, you know, your friend. Yeah, see, here's not go the distance. I mean, this is where you're like really over it. You know, I don't know whether this person has something to do with the law, because I feel as if, I mean, there's some legal issue and stuff coming up around this and needing more money and, you know. Yeah, I mean, look, twice now we have go the distance. I mean, I really think that it's time to just kind of stop, you know. I mean, it's just really, it's over, like the end. Like, you know how, like, if you keep pushing something, you know, there's a high price to pay to push something when you should stop. So I feel like that's where somebody is at. Yeah, there's a very unsettled energy if they were to keep going. So I don't know what that means, Molly, but, you know, they really need to stop whatever it is that they are doing or moving in, whatever it is, it needs to stop. All right, I hope that helped. And yeah, thanks for the 10 spot. Really appreciate it. See, people, now I can have coffee and invite friends. So I appreciate all of the donations for from each and every one of you, and being a part of my channel and hitting that like button, and yeah, all of that stuff. Oh, good. Yeah. Look, then we have this fork in the road. It's time to go down the other road. Do you know what I mean? You know, I love the energy of a new moon because it gives us an opportunity truly to make decisions and go down another road, do things differently. You know what I mean? Like down to something as simple as like, well, every morning I take a walk. Well, this morning you take a walk, but you walk somewhere else and you see something so brand new and you think, God, why haven't I walked down this road before? Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think it's always really good to start something new on the new moon and not be afraid to close doors that you don't want to follow you through in your energies, you know? It's your life, right? It's your space. All right, listen, guys, I'm going to go. So I appreciate you all being a part of my channel. Thanks again for the donations. I always appreciate the donations. I'm trying to get a new car. All right, so listen, people, until the next reading, I'm going to kind of try to pop back again tomorrow. I will see you then. Blessed day. Happy new moon in Virgo. And yeah, set your intentions good and stick your feet in the ground. It feels real good. All right, bye, you guys.